Hello everyone and welcome to the InFace Invest Group company presentation. My name is Dali Basta and I am so happy to share with you the information which has changed my life in such a positive way, and I truly believe it can change yours too. I know you may have a lot of questions, and in this video I will answer the three most important ones: who InFace Invest Group company is, what InFace Invest Group company does, and how it is all done. So let's start. InFace Invest Group company was founded on the 16th of March 2000. One of the segments of the project, which I am going to present here, was launched just over 2 years ago, and 60 programmers had been working on it. This is the first company in the world to start a social network through the use of the franchise business model. The company is multinational. Today it operates in more than 30 countries and has over 2,400 members as of March 2019, when this video was created. Soon it will be present in all the countries with internet access. So what does the InFace Invest Group company do, and what is its product? The company enables you to make a profit online regardless of your current level of knowledge. Why do I say that? It is because one of the sectors of the company, called InFace University, is there to teach and provide education for all its members. Here you can learn step by step everything from computer basics and working online to more advanced computer techniques. And the other integral part of the company is its Semper Fidelis team and the SFT21 business system, which through the use of the franchise business model offers unlimited possibilities. We will talk about that model in the continuation of this presentation, and by doing so, answer the third question, which is, how is it done? SFT21 business concept has many qualities. Here I will list only some. Number one is small startup investment. We are aware that nowadays people don't have enough money to invest in a significant business project. So here the company gives you an opportunity to start your own business with a very small and affordable investment. This is a business system intended for everyone. As we've said before, the company offers education, and no matter what your level of knowledge, you are ready to do the job. Of course, here you get help and support every step of the way. And another important element is simplicity. Everyone who joins and starts working will see how simple it actually is. There are clear instructions on how to do work. The system is very straightforward and everything is automated. One more great thing to add, I think this is the only company which gives you success guarantee. There are some basic criteria to fulfill, and I will show you later what they are. Once those are completed, company guarantees that you will be successful. This guarantee is not just all talk and no trousers. The company gives you a 90-day satisfaction guarantee, which means you have 90 days to test the whole system, and within those 90 days you can give up at any time, in which case the company returns your invested funds, usually within 24 hours and up to 5 working days. We'll talk about those funds in just a moment. So how can you get started? You can see 3 different amounts on your screen, and I will note here that the first one, that is the $10 option, is no longer being used. We just found that it wasn't the most optimal. So you can get started by choosing one of the other 2 options, either $30 or $105. The guarantee works the same for both amounts. So for those who want to start working, the entry amount to be paid is $30. This can be the only amount you ever pay to the company, meaning you are starting your own business with just $30 US. All later payments to be made and you will see those when I explain how the system works, can be taken from the profit. And of course, another option is to enter with $105. All about that in more detail a little bit later. So we've been mentioning profits and earnings. Now let's see what that is all about. There are two types of bonus in the company. One of them is the referral bonus, which is 10 to 50% of your direct members' earnings. Those are the people who got referred to the system by you. The second bonus is called Friends Bonus. Here you are getting 5% of the franchise fee paid by the members who are positioned 10 lines above you in your binary matrix, regardless of who referred them. So you are making a profit from the people whom you haven't referred. Till now, this wasn't possible in any kind of system. Looking at this diagram of your personal matrix, we will show how the Friends Bonus is achieved. We said this was 5% of the fees paid by the members, which are 10 lines above you. Those are not necessarily people coming from your structure, the people you brought in. That can be any person referred by anyone else from the company. This will be clearer once I show you the diagram of the company matrix very shortly. So let's start. First installment is $30. All the people in your personal matrix who pay the fee of $30, you have $1.50 out of it. This payment of $30 can be your only payment into the company, and you can wait for the rest of the payments to come from the profit. So next month the fee is $25 and $1.25 goes to you. Then it is $50, $100, $250, $500, and lastly $1,000. These are all franchise fees, each of them paid on a monthly basis. 1 month is our accounting period, and therefore you pay one fee per month. As we've said, you can pay $30 to start. The rest can be paid from the profit. Most often, however, people pay $105 fee at the start, simply to speed up the process, and the rest gets paid from the profits. Here I will show you how specific the company matrix is. You can see there are lines in the matrix going from 1 till 11. These lines are filled with all the people in the company. At the same time, each line shows the number of people in it. The first line has 2 people, while the 11th line has 2,048 people. We said that currently there is 2,500 people in the company, which means that the 11th line of the company matrix is being filled. The thing that's very specific and not found in other systems is that everyone in the company participates in the filling of that line. So, for example, the line you are going to be in, everyone will participate in filling that line too. All the lines above yours, which will be responsible for filling your personal matrix, also get filled by all the persons in the company. Now you understand why the company guarantees you will succeed. Whether you work or you don't, the matrix above you will get filled. Later we will show the difference between the person who works and the person who doesn't, in terms of how much they can earn. Another very specific thing about our company, which you can see on the next slide, we are the first and currently the only company on the internet and generally in the world where there is no cross-line. For those who don't know, cross-line is when you refer 2 people into the company and each one of them works for themselves and each has their own team which is competing against each other. This is how it works in other companies. In our company, everyone works together, all for one and one for all. We are all filling the lines together and we are all helping towards everyone's well-being. And now what do most people think when they see this? Oh yes, I need to be referring people day and night. I hope you understood so far that you don't have to refer a bunch of people, and the matrix above you will get filled whether you referred people or not. The only obligation of yours is to refer one person within 90 days. In case you don't, you will come across as completely disinterested, and the system automatically deletes you from your position and returns invested funds to you. If you refer one person, you do stay in the system, and your matrix will get full whether you work more or you don't. So someone might say, oh gosh, you can be here, do nothing, and make money. Well, we could say it is like that, but also it isn't. So if you refer that one person, the system says you will earn money, but your limit is $1,000 per month. If this satisfies you, all you need to do is register, pay the entry fee of $30, and wait for your matrix to fill. The company guarantees that within a certain period, the estimate is around 24 to 36 months, you will make a profit of $1,000 each month. And those who are more entrepreneurial, well, that is another story. If you refer just one more person into the company, you will get $3,000 per month guaranteed when your personal matrix starts to make that. After a certain period, when people above you start to pay their fees, your matrix will receive profit. So now let's see how the firm rewards those who do serious work. Those who refer 3 people have a career status called Silver and the limit of $10,000 per month. 7 people brings you $20,000, 14 people brings you $50,000, 21 people $75,000 per month. More than 21 people referred will not up your career or ensure a higher level unless you help those 21 people to get 3 people each. In that case, your career status becomes so-called diamond with the profit limit of $100,000, of course, when your matrix starts to produce this. After that, there are positions called blue diamond, pink diamond, and lastly, the highest level SFT diamond, where your 21 referrals each have their own 21 referrals. Here you are limited with $1 million, and this is the maximum anyone can get in the company from first to last. So irrelevant when you entered the system, your earning limits depend on how much you work and how many direct referrals you bring in. And now just briefly about the enrollment steps. Number 1 is to perform and confirm registration. Then it is to register your account with a payment processor. Number 3 is to buy a startup package, those $30 or $105. There is also a borrowing option, but about this some other time. And finally, it's to verify your identity. So what does that mean? It means to demonstrate that you are the person on your documents, because we are dealing with finances and you will receive profit, and it is necessary to know exactly to whom the money is being paid, and also to prevent fraud, fake accounts, etc. After purchasing the first installment of the franchise fee, you are ready to start working within the system. After the aforementioned period of 90 days, it is time to decide if you would like to continue or not. For all those who don't, clicking on I don't want to button ensures that you get your funds returned, usually between 24 to 48 hours, and the maximum of 5 working days. By having your money returned, you lose the right of further cooperation for the next 180 days. After that, when you've realized you've made a wrong move, you can return and start from the beginning. And for those who do want to continue working, you will obviously click on I want to option, after which you will sign the franchise agreement with the company and certain prerequisites need to be met. As we've stated, activation and confirmation of your user account, purchase of a startup package, and a minimum of one person referred to the company. If one person hasn't been referred by you within 90 days, you are deemed unsuitable by the system and your funds are returned to you. So what happens next? So the system automatically upgrades your user account from the earned profits, and after 90 days, you have become a franchisor. We've said that the fourth step is the payment of $100, which is paid out of your profit, and that is when your bonus goes up to 35%. For the perfect growth of the matrix, it's enough to refer just 2 members, and if everyone did that, the matrix would grow optimally. But of course, in reality, some will do much more and some much less, and that will reflect on the profits. Now let's show the accounting period after your matrix has been filled. In other words, you will see how much you can actually earn. Here you can see the big company matrix and your smaller personal matrix. When 10 lines above you get filled, as we've said, they get filled by all the people in the company, including you. So after the filled 10th line and the last line of 1,024 people, there comes a point where they're paying the fee of $1,000. That is after 7 months or more, which would be the last member of those 1,024. That is when your matrix makes $102,300. 79% of that is your profit, which is $80,817, and 21%, according to the franchise agreement, is your royalty fee of $21,483. Now, what does the company do with that money? Firstly, it pays $100 into your reserve wallet to cover your franchise fees, which people above you also had to pay. And $19,483 go to a system account. We will cover system positions in one of the future videos and you will see what they mean. All we will say is that it is a great way to ensure that the system remains self-sustaining. So here you can see the earning potential just from your binary matrix. Surely, as we've mentioned, if you have one direct referral, your maximum profit is $1,000. If you have more, the earnings are higher. It all depends on you and how much you choose to work. And in the end, do you see yourself in this, and do you believe that you can do it? I believe that everyone can if they choose to. I encourage you to watch this video a few more times and get some info about the company from other sources and then make your decision. It's important that you make the decision on your own without someone talking you into it. I believe if you get sufficiently informed about this and realize what a unique and excellent opportunity this is, you will be joining us full of excitement and we will build this wonderful story together. For all those who want more info, please contact the person who recommended this video. Thank you for your time and I wish you success and joy in your life.